Yeah, it wasn't showing up on Twitch either, but I don't even know how Skull Crusher is still... Oh, because he was probably in the old stream. Still chatting with you that way. That's probably what was up with that. There it is. I am official live now. So apparently I kept disconnecting, and I couldn't figure out the reason why, but this last time I disconnected, it was due to the fact that... oh, okay, shit. Some shits went down here. Lot of... Whoa! Whoa! Something wrong with the garbage shit. Let's find out what's going on here. What's going on with the garbage stuff? Okay, is it full? Oh, okay. That would be the problem then. It's full, clearly. Good thing I built up this area specifically to handle garbage output. So let's just build a new one. Things will be fine. We'll just have to let things kind of start anew. People just have trash in their ankles for weeks, I guess. Yeah, my bad about the stream issues. Apparently, my network, my Ethernet just stopped working. Fortunately, this desktop I have actually has Wi-Fi. Not very common for a desktop computer. Built-in Wi-Fi, that is. Not even an adapter. So I was able to kind of reconnect with that. Hopefully that'll fix the connection issues. But I think we're good there. I mean, that little bit of water, that's not a big deal. I can fix that in real time. Wait, slope's too steep for water pipes? Come on. You're kidding me, right? Perfect. Now he's got to destroy all these other houses here. Or buildings. Okay. So yeah, the garbage thing, it'll be an issue for a little while. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it is nice. Is that angled? Ah, it is. Interesting. Might as well open some extra roadways for people. How is the game performance-wise? I mean, it's fine. It's playable. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it's good as is. It's definitely handling the gameplay better than my stream is handling the stream, apparently. So take that as you will. Cities Skylines at least performs better than my stream. That's a glowing glowing praise there. Okay, so I think we're having a water issue or something. Let me see what's going on. No? We're gonna have a power issue soon, though. Guess not. Okay, I have like a lot of residential demand, so we're gonna start building some housing. I don't care about if the symmetry is specific or not. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. Okay, that's weird. Glitched out for a half second there with the zoning. Oh, okay, it stopped streaming again. Or did it? Okay, no, it's just... Okay. It's just buffering a little bit on my end. That's okay. That's fine. I can just lower the stream quality on my phone because I don't really need to see the game on my phone. So yeah, you might encounter some buffering possibly. Let me know if you experience any issues like that. Yeah, garbage is piling up. Yep. That's why I built a new one. Can I do this to keep the trucks working? Ah, yes, I can. That hopefully will help with the garbage issue a little bit. Divert some of the trash to the other building, and then once I get enough of it rid of, I'll just, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. One thing they could address is have a button to destroy. Oh, yeah, hello and bye. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, CSR. I appreciate you coming by the stream. Good luck on acquiring the funding you need to get this game. This game is on Xbox One and PS4. Actually, the Xbox One version is available on Game Pass, or at least it was. I don't know. I think it still is. That's how I originally played the console versions of this game, was the Xbox One Game Pass version, which is pretty good. But I wanted a more permanent version, and I was like, well, Nintendo Switch announced a new version, portable mode. Yeah, I'll do that. As opposed to continuing my save on Xbox, because I wasn't really that invested into it. Wasn't like the biggest deal in the world. Okay. Build a couple blocks here. Yeah, a lot of sick people, a lot of trash problems. Like I said, this dumpster thing is just not working out very good. You know, they're working as hard as they can. Okay. Stopped emptying so they can use some of their garbage trucks to help out with the city problem here. Because I don't even have enough way to build the incinerator yet. I can't do the incinerator. Yeah, for sure. One thing that does disappoint me about the Switch version, I was kind of hoping this was not the case, but it doesn't have any kind of touchscreen functionality, which, obviously that's not a big deal if you're playing it on, you know, console mode. That's not it's not going to matter to you, but in handheld mode, it could have been really handy. It could have been really useful to have kind of that extra option to play the game with. Yeah, I think this might be actually... Because what I want to do is I want to buy this parcel of land, I think. It's to the left of us. Can I do that? No, I can't do it yet. I have to get the... How many population I have to do? Oh, okay. We actually lost people. Okay. That's not good. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the budget on the garbage stuff. I'm going to increase it like a ridiculous amount. Hopefully that'll get them to do what they got to do to get this trash problem dealt with. Yeah, 150%. You guys have all the money you can get. Because I think that's hurting my city right now with that whole problem. It's making people leave. Okay. Yeah, see, they got some extra garbage trucks. Yeah, that's starting to fix that problem. Now we got to do something about the illness. I guess we could build another clinic. It's been a little while since we built one. It's probably a good idea. Yeah. By the way, for anybody that likes these kinds of games, but you don't want to mess around with economy and stuff like that, you can actually play with unlimited money. And you can just build a city however you want. It also lets you turn off the unlocks, too. You don't have to wait to unlock things. Wait, is this... It's really funky how the trees, they change colors. Like, when you get to the factory, they're like all fall colors. But when you get farther out, they're green again. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's so many factories that are follow here. It's crazy. They just don't have enough employees. Now we're having power issues, of course. Alright, it's time to build another one of these bad boys. These put out the power like crazy. These are like almost a cheat code. Because like with these other windmills I have, you know, I could do like coal and whatnot too, of course. You could do that. Got those options. Oil power plant. You know, same as like SimCity. But this here, man, is a cheat code. Because you can build this shit right on the water. And it's like way more effective than the base windmill. It puts out 20 megawatts max versus the regular one would be like 8 max. And it only costs twice as much, so it's like you have to use those, man, if you want like the best power output. Okay. But I probably didn't even need to build that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll lower it to 90 since we got that now. That's really good, too. You can just mess with the budget to kind of allocate things how you need to. So you can overproduce, but you can shut things off a little bit so that you can just kind of like increase the budget whenever you need it. Okay. Yeah, we are running to a trash problem again, though. I'm going to just build another... landfill to be safe here. There you go. Man, I wonder if cops actually do that, if they actually offer storage space for people. Okay. So... guess we gotta adjust the budget again. That's the thing with wind power. It sometimes does vary a little bit. See, right now it's only outputting 7 mega... Oh, it's probably because I did change the budget, too. Yeah, these are losing a lot of power. So I'll have to increase the budget to make up for it. All right. What's the worst thing they can tweet about you? I don't know. Sometimes they tweet some pretty crazy things, though. Yeah. Maybe y'all shouldn't have built factories and shit over here. Just saying. Alright, so we're going to start building up the hill now. Too steep. Yeah. If there is a way to adjust the land on the Switch version, I haven't found it yet. I wonder if they purposely omitted it because it was causing problems or something. I hope that's not the case. That would really be a shame. Finally, holy crap. Okay. As the build the pipes out, we'll be good. So, you might be wondering why we keep having these abandoned houses things going on. Well, these factories, they're just not getting enough employees is kind of the problem with that. I think I might need to set up a new, wait, what do you mean they don't have enough water? Oh, okay, we need to build another turbine, gotcha. Or turbine, rather. I'll slightly modify the budget because I don't think I need like the full thing. See, as far as the water, I think. No, we still got water. They're just needing water. They just don't have access to it. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Byron Bess. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the stream. Okay, am I still low on electricity? The consumption keeps going up. Okay, never mind. So, I wonder who out there is in the OG crowd. Who played the original SimCity? You know, we could be talking like the OG, like the PC version, you know, DOS. Or Apple II or whatever it was originally on. Or are we fans of the Super Nintendo one? That's where I get introduced, personally. Super Nintendo. It was like literally the second game I ever played on the Super Nintendo. The first, of course, being Super Mario World. Because my brother, he had a friend that got a Super Nintendo, I guess around the time it came out. And he had Super Mario World, this game, or not this game, but, you know, SimCity. And he had something else, too. It was like some kind of tennis game or something. I didn't even bother playing that one, you know. But yeah, man, good shit. Then, of course, SimCity 2000. That was a lot of fun back in the day. I remember first playing that in school, actually. Back in the computer classes and whatnot, they had that stuff. And funny enough, there was a period of time that I was actually in a special ed class, which it was really funny because it wasn't because of anything on my fault. It was just because I was lazy. And we got to play SimCity in there, so that was great. I didn't mean to build a zone, so. But yeah, at that point, you know, they're like, yeah, you don't actually belong in here. And I got out of the class like 3 or 4 weeks in. So they're like, yeah, you just have to do your work. You don't have any problems with that stuff. But I enjoyed it while I could. You know, goofing off and playing computer games. Good times. Not the things you should have kids do whenever they have learning issues. You should have them actually engage together and whatnot. But, you know, I try to tutor them. Make them, you know, try to learn from their problems with learning. But no, instead, it was kind of a goof-off session. So, and I knew some kids in there that were really smart, too. But they actually slacked properly, unlike me, so they stayed in there. Good times, though. I mean, hey, if that's not a glowing endorsement to Slack, oh, you can stay in school or play video games while in school, you know. What is? Okay, I don't know if you can just naturally incur disasters a la SimCity, or if it's something that just happens at random. I'm not really sure how that works. I guess we'll turn the day-night cycle back on. I'm kind of bored of just looking at daytime the whole time. I wonder if the reason we're having the issues with the factory is because the city, I guess they're starting to get a little more educated and they don't need the factory work as much. Wonder if that's what's going on here. That's why all these factories are getting demolished. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, SimAnt, that was a pretty cool game. The PC version, it sucked on Super Nintendo in my opinion. But it was good on PC. Yeah, the other Sim games on Super Nintendo, like SimAnt, SimEarth, they sucked. They just didn't play right, and they were just really confusing. Another one I liked was Sim Farm. Sim Farm was actually a lot of fun. That wasn't on console. That was just PC. I played it on DOS. I think it was back in '93 or so. I had a friend, he loaned me a floppy disk of it. They should have had a warning about not copying your floppy, but it's too late. I pirated the hell out of that game. No shame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on Super Nintendo. Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else, but... Alright, so let's get rid of these power lines. We can have houses here now. Alright. So here's the city at nighttime. Now you can see where the performance issues kind of come into play here. Get some pop in. Definitely chug it on the frame rate. I would guess somewhere in the teens, if I had to guess. Definitely not smooth. You know, again, you zoom out, it's pretty smooth then. There's no issues, so. You know, I guess you just have to, if you're playing the Switch version specifically, you have to kind of deal with that problem. If you want to zoom in a lot, if you like zooming in a lot, you might want to consider the PC or Xbox or PS4 version. Because I have this on Xbox One. When you zoom in, there's not any frame rate issues. There might be a couple of drop frames here or there, but it's very smooth overall when you're zoomed in. So, just something to consider. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, graphically it does look good. You know, it's not compromised very much. Like I can tell you with the Xbox version, it's a little bit higher resolution looking. You know, some of the textures and whatnot look good compared to the Switch version. But, I mean, overall, it looks pretty much 90% the same, I would say. It's not a huge difference. Yeah, another firehouse would probably be nice. I think. Is this the one? Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of fire issues up on the hill. So you guys will get your own firehouse. Yeah, let's build up on the hill. I like that idea. Fantastic. So now we are going to start kind of segmenting the industrial area a little bit. Not great. That's not exactly perfect. There we go. That's great. That'll work. Because they're starting to get a little more geared towards commerce. Now that we're getting a little more educated. And, you know, we need to kind of adapt the city in that manner. Alright, yeah, they're covered for water and everything. Yeah, I like Cities Skylines. Yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch version. Oh yeah, the radioactive waste. Oh, you're talking about for like the industrial zone? Yeah, let me check that out. I'm gonna turn off day-night. You're talking about this stuff here. Yeah, that's why I kind of build things the way I do. You know, so that pollution is kind of kept to a minimum with the city. Didn't I have a firehouse here? Oh yeah, they're dispatched. Okay. Now we are finally having water issues. Okay. So for the first time in a long time, I'll have to build another water pump. Big deal. Just put it right next to the other one. Perfect. That'll solve that problem for a while. Matter of fact, I don't even need the budget that I've got for that. I can lower that budget. Save some money. Put it at like 80% for now. Yeah. Oh, that slope, LOL. Yeah. Hello there. I can't pronounce your name because it's some kind of Japanese or Chinese language. So, you know, I'd be curious to hear what it is, though. Let's see. We need another park of some kind. Oh, okay, wait, you got a sewage problem, too. That's right, that's right. We'll just build that next to it also. Perfect. Okay. I'll have to increase the budget on the electricity. Hopefully that'll cover the difference. There you go. That's the worst tweet right there. See-through plastic jackets are the fashion. That's terrible. That should never be the fashion. Alright, so people want to build houses some more. Alright. We'll give you some houses. I want some people be able to live by the beach. So we will do that. We're going to start building that way. Yeah. We're ditching the symmetry for a little bit here. This is where it's going to start looking more like a regular city with the way it's being zoned and whatnot. Okay. Does Nintendo have all the features we have on PC? Not as far as I could tell. I could tell you the modded buildings is not here. And as of the moment, the only DLC this game has is the After Dark and Snowfall expansions, which fortunately come with the game. I didn't see any other DLC on the eShop. And I know that you're supposed to be able to terraform in this game, but I couldn't figure out how to do this, so I'm not sure if it's in this version or not. But other than that, it's like the PC game. It's like the other console games, more like, I guess you could say. That's a little more comparable to those. Yeah, traffic's definitely not a problem in this town, I can tell you that. We're doing pretty good there. Wrong house. Nintendo should make a Super Mario City game. What is up, Black Metal Gamer? Performance is pretty good. I mean, it's not the most ideal way to play it, in that regard. Obviously, you'll be better served on a console version, but you know, if you want handheld gaming, this is the way to go. This is the only version that's handheld. I mean, yeah, with the PC, if you have a laptop, you can play it portably that way, but it's not handheld. It's a lot bigger and bulkier still. They don't have an iPad version or anything else like I know of, so... Welcome back, Kami. Yeah, at work, avoiding work. That's words to the wise there. Oh, I never linked these water pipes. That's a problem. I could have swore I did. Yeah. It might be time to soon wrap up the stream, though. I'm getting that time, I think. Okay, finally, we hit 6,500. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, that's going to be some good shit, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be fire. Okay, so we can adjust taxes, metro buildings, leisure. Okay, we can do like the prisons and stuff now, I think, too. Fantastic. Tax raises. So I can milk even more money out of these people, even though I'm got plenty of money. That's the wisdom of the rich people. Like, once you get rich, just keep on doing what you're doing to stay rich and get richer. It works. So I've been a very frugal mayor, just slowly expanding, milking that money. And it works. If you try to expand too quickly, you go bankrupt really quick in this game, and it just makes it a pain in the butt to play. So you gotta be like really frugal, but smart about it. You gotta spend money sometimes, you know, too. You can't just like let it be constantly broke. Crap, why can't I build the pipe there? It's like stuck to where I can't build it there or something. I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to do one of these and... yeah. You know what, let's do something nice for the people. Let's enact something that'll be beneficial to them. Let's see. Free public transportation. There we go. I don't think they use it that much anyways. Let's look at the stats on it. Kind of curious. Yeah, see, only 200 citizens a week use it, so that's not going to be that bad. I mean, more people can use that, I suppose. If it's free, might as well. Unless you just don't want to deal with the hassles of riding on a bus. Still making the money. It's not like it's really affecting the budget hardly at all. So, why not? Oh yeah, that whole 2 NES controllers for $60, that's a joke. When I saw that, I was like, yep, I'm buying it. And then I saw the price, I'm like, I'm not buying it now. Because I refuse to pay that much For 2 controllers, it costs, for 2 NES controllers, it costs the same as a whole NES Classic, apparently, according to Nintendo. That's the going rate for those. Okay. Okay, Nintendo. If you say so. Yeah, do some of that. Oh, okay. Starting to get to the outskirts of the city building area. Okay. Let's build that. Get some weird looking blocks whenever it's all said and done. Yep. Well, that's right. I could do the high density residential now. Okay, that's going to be very handy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna destroy a whole shitload of stuff here. I need to actually go to D-Zone first. So I think it's supposed to automatically delete the buildings if I click the zone on them. Pretty sure. No? Okay. Okay. So I don't want to actually delete any buildings that are not residential here. And we're going to place the high density stuff. This will, they should make it to where it overrides it automatically. That would be a lot easier. This is where we can get, like, the big apartment complexes and that kind of shit going on here. Help to really expand the population. Okay. Yeah, those Final Fantasy games. Yeah. I mean, 8's a good game, but it's got mechanics that just haven't aged very well. And it's got balance problems. Like, when you think about, like, the way the draw system is, for example, where you get your magic spells, it's a cool idea. But the problem with it is the fact that, it's just broken. That's the problem. You can easily milk it, and then with the junction system, by the end of the first disc, you can have like 6,000 HP and be like level 2. And the game's whole leveling system, the enemies scale based on your level of experience, but if you constantly turn them into cards or whatever, you don't get experience. So, like, it just really broke the game's balance, and it wouldn't make it any challenge until later on when the enemies actually started to get a little more challenging. But, yeah. Is this worth it if you already have it on PS4? Short answer, if you want to play it portably, yes. Long answer, you're going to have some compromises when you go with this version over the PS4 version. Obviously, you're not going to be able to migrate your information over. So if you have a lot of time invested on, like, your cities on there, that might discourage you a bit. You know, obviously the graphics and performance aren't as good. They're still acceptable, in my opinion. They're just fine. It's playable. The only time you run into problems, really, is when you get up close. And if you're playing a lower spec PC, you kind of have those problems anyways. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say as long as you want it portably, go for it. It'll be worth it then. So. And by the way, welcome onto the stream, Weird Gamer. I had seen you in the comments before. Oh, you did? Okay, you asked about the mods. I'm sorry. No, this game doesn't have mod support. So, I know the console versions, like the PS4 and Xbox One, do have some base level mod support. Whereas this doesn't have any. At least yet. That might change. You know, this version did just come out. And from what I understand, the Xbox and PS4 versions didn't have it at first either. Actually, I'm not sure about the PS4 version, if it's got them or not. I haven't actually played it on PS4, but I know the Xbox One version has some limited mod support. Like where you can place buildings from their mod marketplace or whatever it is. Oh, I've got office zone space now. Okay, sweet. So we need to place some of that. This could be our office district right over here. The lighting? I mean, the lighting's fine. I could go to the day-night cycle, let it transition to night, and you can see how it looks in that real quick. I think it's fine. It's definitely not one of the major problems of the Switch version, you know, graphically speaking. Okay. We don't need to worry about heavy industrial just yet. Or heavy commercial. Okay, so we broke up those power lines. I'm going to fix that real quick, because some shit will really go down if I don't touch that. There we go. That'll fix that. Oh, but these power lines are all busted up, of course. What exactly is going on as far as that? I guess it's fine. I guess they're close enough that they don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. Yeah, Eminem did a response to MKG. Or MGK, I haven't seen that. Oh, the PS4 version doesn't have mods? Okay. Yeah, the Xbox One's kind of limited on mods. I looked over the mod market, I'm like, eh. There's nothing that, like, really speaks out to me that I had to have it, so I just didn't bother. Yeah. That's just the thing about consoles. Consoles, they have their limitations. It's kind of a good and a bad thing, you know. The good thing, of course, is you're going to run into less issues overall. You're not going to really encounter, like, a lot of the same stability issues that you might on a, you know, on a PC. But of course, the downside is, you know, it's a console. It just you can't do as much with the console. So they all got their issues. I'm gonna say I could place it right here. Try to build it to where I have another landfill there, but it's a little too tight. Yeah, really the only thing I wish the Nintendo Switch version had was the ability to play on the touchscreen. Because that would have been a really cool way to play the game. Okay. What's up, CM Retro? Checking out some city building. Getting ready to go at nighttime, and we need to get some electricity. What's our power situation like here? Okay. Alright, another one of these little cheat code, they're not really cheats, but they might as well be, these advanced wind turbines. Like, once you unlock those, there's really no reason to use any other power thing. I mean, the hydro's pretty useful, if you have, like, this, the right conditions, of course. The nuclear can put out a crap load of power. Like, I think if you want the highest population cities, you have to go nuclear power just because it'll take the least space overall for the power output. But if you want something that's clean and green, you know, these advanced wind turbines are pretty much the ticket. They're going to give you all the power you need. The only downside, of course, is the wind power occasionally fluctuates. So you just have to kind of like overproduce a little bit so you don't have problems. It's weird how, like, the lights here, like in the city districts, they're all yellow. But, rest of the lights are not. Okay. Yeah, hopefully touchscreen support will come in later on. Far as I could tell, they basically copied the other console versions' UIs. They do have a nice touch, though, with the HD rumble feature. Whenever you're placing buildings, you'll get a little bit of a rumble when it's like a good place to place it. So, like, if it's an ideal location, it'll give you that rumble function. Dang. What's up with the consumption being so high? Guess we'll have to build 2 of them. The city's really popping for sure. It kind of looks like a thumbs up from the sky here. So let's go ahead and buy another. I want to buy this area right over here, I think. Or should I buy this one down here? Yeah, I think I might. Might be a good spot. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up this stream right here. Did the stream go offline for a second, or am I having bad internet connection?